Chiliz really is a low-position coin with the ticker CHC that basically has an especially present worth of $0.059708 and a market capitalization of $441,953,857. Or so the fundamentally thought. Digital currencies especially have long passed the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in a genuinely significant way. These days, it's a resource class that certainly is significantly controlled and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate in an exceptionally enormous manner. Some exceptionally huge speculation banks even obtain Chiliz and fundamentally other digital currencies all at once to truly safeguard their resources under administration. Against the dashing expansion that injures the customary monetary business sectors, genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking. Presently, now is the ideal time to truly uncover our short, mid, and especially long-haul forecast of the advancements on the CHC market that, for the most part, depend on the readings of our extremely novel crypto unpredictability file that assists us with measuring the market feeling and generally expect where in which the market plans to go, or so they especially thought. At this point, the cost of Chiliz in a real sense is $0.059708, while the coin presently generally ends up at 64th spot in the exceptionally by and large in every practical sense positioning in a significant way. The said pretty positioning fundamentally is assessed based on the resources in every practical sense, present value that especially is duplicated by its sort of current market capitalization. A recipe that most certainly is applied all through every monetary market, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients basically get the most pertinent information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios and in every practical sense, significant way. It's likewise vital to truly consider the verifiable information that permits shaping the legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing in an unpretentious manner. On September 1st, the cost of Chiliz in every practical sense was at $0.060436 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change sort of added up to 0.87%, or so they for the most part thought. 7 days prior, on August 26th, CHC was esteemed at $0.063011, which sort of intends that from that point forward, the cost has basically varied by 0%, or so they thought. A month prior, on August 2nd, the market member laid out the cost of Chiliz at $0.076323. Consequently, the coin basically has made a 21.77% move to, in a real sense, arrive at its sort of present standings, which is very huge. The examination of market capitalization generally conveys fundamentally equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors, which in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology certainly is utilized to explicitly decide the sort of by and large position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which most certainly is very critical. Changes in market capitalization, positive or in every practical sense, negative, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could truly be going, as well as the resources essentially potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both pretty short and extremely long-haul viewpoints, which most certainly is genuinely critical. This essentially specific most certainly metric in every way that really matters is likewise used to measure the predominance of Chiliz corresponding to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition in an unpretentious manner. To explicitly decide the especially current market capitalization of CHC, we explicitly duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will be in a real sense made sense of later by the very present worth of the cryptographic money under survey, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Starting today, the market capitalization of Chiliz remains at $441,953,857, which frames the reason for present really positioning was referenced before in an unobtrusive manner. Recently, on September 1st, CHC sort of had a market capitalization of $447,343,706, which really shows that yesterday, in September 1st, CHC generally hit a market capitalization of $447,343,706, which is genuinely critical. Keep going week. On August 26th, The market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $449,069,411 in a genuinely significant manner. A month prior, on August 2, the market worth of Chiliz most certainly was surveyed to explicitly be $542,573,950 when, extremely in spite of prevalent thinking. Complete inventory considers the quantity of coins that really have previously been created by different means, for example through mining, lovely as opposed to mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can in a real sense be utilized either for in every practical sense, dynamic exchanging, or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, or so they explicitly thought. This exceptionally metric likewise considers the coins that have been eliminated through the interaction called consuming, which generally is applied to control the expansion rate. So starting today, the market capitalization of Chiliz really remains at $441,953,857. Which frames the reason for present fundamentally positioning in a real sense was referenced before. At this point, the by and large complete stockpile of Chiliz for the most part is laid out at 888 CHZ, which truly is very huge. Finally, the circling supply really is utilized to compute the market capitalization and especially evaluate the coins essentially current remaining in the positions, which especially is genuinely critical. It means the especially in general measure of CHZ that essentially is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that fundamentally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly for the most part put unavailable for general use out of the blue. It's by and large in every practical sense accepted that digital currencies that fundamentally have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most reasonable for especially long-haul speculation, since they certainly are generally really prone to see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a huge manner. At this point, Chiliz really has a coursing supply of 7,401,879,905 coins in an unobtrusive manner. Additionally, especially high exchanging volume for the most part exhibits that the liquidity really is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the truly broad premium in the digital currencies and guarantees essentially smooth execution of exchanges. Notwithstanding, it should in a real sense be generally noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that in every way that really matters, much reasonable for making long-haul cost expectations. However, it typically gives important knowledge into the ongoing business sector circumstance, hence in a real sense is pivotal for short and mid-term cost estimates, essentially completed by our extremely restrictive calculation. Amazingly, a sort of brilliant digital currency financial backer mustn't dismiss this metric while picking section or leave point. The guideline here in a real sense is to in a real sense get into the activity when the volume truly begins to rise, when the cost certainly is pushing out of the solidification region, and by and large forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after an extensive convention, which sort of is very huge.